UMAC shares have lost around 42% since the highs of around $19 or thereabout. It printed on the 27th of December 2024. It has lost around 42%, and it's getting support from its 40-day moving average. What we know is that on days when the market is up, UMAC shares tend to perform in line with the S&P 500 index. On days when the market is down, the shares remain relatively unchanged. And we know that the company is also a micro stock, a micro cap stock, and they are really facing a lot of headwinds with the rise in yields on treasuries. It's really affecting smaller micro caps. And I think this is what market participants are looking at, and they're taking their money off the stock. There was a time, the stock was just constantly getting support from its 10-day moving average. It has since broken through the 10-day moving average, the 21-day moving average. It's just right on its 40-day moving average, and up slightly in this pre-market session of today, the 14th of January 2024. You know, there isn't. We haven't found any upper projections. There are upper projections on this daily chart. We have 18.04, and indeed that high of 19.57 dollars. So it's still maintained as an upper projection. There are no downward projections. The algos are not really calculating weakness, even though the extrapolation for its momentum is that weakness will remain in effect up till the end of January or thereabouts. But there was also a time as well when projections were up all the way towards around $42 or thereabouts. So um, amongst its peers, there are around five companies that do the sort of things they do. It's in terms of 90-day returns. It has the third best out of that five lot. Which is around 86% or thereabout over the last 90 days. So it's a highly volatile stock. So it has at some point it did over the last 90 days it has returned around 86 or 89% or thereabout. But indeed, also there are other stocks that have actually done better. But as of November as well, there was a time when it was being Elon Elon was asking what's the usefulness of Lockheed Martin. When drones from UMAC can easily do the job. So we're just going to have a look at Lockheed Martin and see what's going on there with the stock. So Lockheed Martin is showing some strength within a longer term bullish trend, just like or rather unlike UMAC, it is getting a resistance from its 21-day moving average. UMAC is getting support from its 40-day moving average. So they're both right on one short or medium term moving average. So we don't have any upper projections for Lockheed Martin, but it's definitely has a resistance at its 21-day moving average, and the 40-day moving average will equally be one. There was a negated projection there of $506.41, and then also you have its 200-day moving average at 514.94. There are downward projections. We have downward projection here of 470.3. Below that, we have 468.06, and all the way down to 425.93. Yes, the stock has actually dipped all the way towards those sort of levels. We have 397.97. This is it. This is, I would believe this may have been its 52-week low as of the 4th of October 2023. So never say never, never say never. So we now have to have a look at the other stocks that the five one of two out of the five stocks, two out of the remaining, or two out of the those four stocks that UMAC is considered to be in a peer group considered to be in a peer group with. So that's one of them is ZENA. ZENA. Let's see what the company does. We can find a look here. Find it. We can have a look here and on Charles Schwab and see. Okay, so it hasn't been trading for a very long time. Okay, so we had maybe as at the time, okay, let's see here, 30th of December. So just right at the time when UMAC was printing those that peak, it equally this ZENA Tech equally did so, printed highs of around $915 and has since begun to retrace, breaking through all of its supports. And just like, or rather, unlike UMAC, it has broken through its 40-day moving average. And there is a support around 4.99, and there's a downward projection all the way down to 2.26 and even 2.03. But the stock has not been around for a very long time. It's more volatile than UMAC and has delivered better returns than over the last 90 days than UMAC. So we can just have a look at its 4-hour chart and see what we have. Yes, on its 4-hour chart, do we have a couple of projections? It's getting a resistance from its 10-period moving average on this 4-hour chart. I still swear yesterday. I still stand right now, I think, yeah. Or yeah, yeah, still stand right now, yes. And there's a couple of downward projections, 4.5, 3.24, 2.48. It has actually printed all the way lows of around 1.44. This was in November. Yeah, okay. So after that, it spiked all the way towards let's see, all the way towards 11.18. So indeed, also there were the upper projections that are currently not in play at the moment. We have here 9.2, 9.21. Below that, we have 8.66. Yeah, we can't see any further upper projections. Indeed, also these were at some point projected, but they never printed. That's 1.38. Yeah, okay. So let's quickly move on to PRZO. PRZO. Okay, let's see. Oh, these are all tiny companies. Let's see. PRZO is PRZO Technologies. Okay. Currently trading at $1.83. We have upper projection of 2.33, 2.57, 2.74. This is its 4-hour chart projections. Earlier on, some time ago last year, as of December 31st, we had a 4.94, but never got there. The highest it printed on this 4-hour chart was 2.81. So let's have a look at its 4-hour chart, daily chart, and see what we have. On the daily chart, we have, what do we have? So at least it's been around longer than ZENA. Okay, so we have a downward projection of 1.6. So as a matter of fact, the stock is actually in a strong bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average is sloping bullishly upwards, but it's correcting from the highs of around $2.65. It printed off as of 27. So they are indeed in a group. That's UMAC, ZENA, and PRZO. So they equally draw sympathy from each other. It seems. So yeah, they were negated upper projections we have here. Let's see. Yeah, this is still in play. I think this is still in play. $4.89. Yeah, 4.89. Yeah, I think this is still what is still in play. 4.48, 4.12, 3.77, 3.77 is in play. Yeah. Okay. So and indeed as well. Okay, this is a downward projection. Yeah. Yeah. PRZO. So see what you make of all of these stocks, and thank you very much for watching this video.